Hello everybody, once again welcome to my channel. In this video I will share the numericals of the chapter elasticity of demand. Let us start from the first sum. If price of a good falls from rupees 8 to rupees 5, demand rises from 10 to 16 units. Find the price elasticity of demand. So we have been given price, initial price and new price, and initial quantity and new quantity to be 16. So let us see, we have to find del Q and del P. So del Q is 16 minus 10. Since this is the new quantity, this is the initial quantity. 16 minus 10 is 6. Now del P is 5 minus 8 equals to minus 3. New price, initial price. So 5 minus 8 is minus 3. Now let us substitute the value in the formula. The formula is del Q by del P multiplied with P by Q. So del Q is 6. Del P is minus 3, but we will ignore the negative sign because we know elasticity of demand is always positive. Initial price is 8 here. Initial quantity is 10. So we do the calculation and we find that the price elasticity of demand is 1.6. Moving on to the next sum. If price elasticity of demand for a product is unity, that is elasticity of demand is 1. A household buys 550 units of this product at a price of rupees 10 per unit. So initial price is rupees 10 and initial quantity is 50. If the price of product rises to rupees 12 per unit, how much quantity of the product can be bought by a household? So new price is 12. We have to find the new quantity. Now since we see that the price has rose, the quantity bought will be less compared to 50. So let us start. So we have the formula ED is del Q by del P multiplied with P by Q. Now since initial price and new price is given, 10 and 12. So we can easily find del P. Del P is 12 minus 10 is 2. Now elasticity of demand is unity. So let us put the value 1. Del Q will remain as it is. Del P is 2. Initial price is 10 divided by initial quantity is 50. Now let us find del Q then. So 2 and 10 gets cancelled out. We get 5 in the numerator. 5 and 50 gets cancelled out, we get 10 in the denominator. And this 10 in the denominator will be multiplied on the left hand side. So del Q is 10. So del Q is 10. We write here del Q 10 equals to 50 minus Q1. Why minus Q1? Because we know the new quantity will be less than 50. So 50 minus Q1. So Q1 is 50 minus 10 gives us 40. Moving on to the third sum. Price elasticity of demand for a product is unity. A household buys 100 units of this product at a price of rupees 4 per unit. If the price of product rises and demand falls to 75 units, find out the new price. So elasticity of demand here is 1. And we have been given initial quantity and new quantity. 175. Initial price is 4. We have to find out the new price. So we can find out del Q easily. 100 minus 75 is 25. So we will again put the value elasticity of demand is 1. So del Q is 25. Del P will remain as it is. Initial price is 4. Initial quantity is 100. Now let us find del P. So del P will be 25 and 100 gets cancelled out 4. 4 gets cancelled out. We get 1. Now del P is 1. So 1 equals to P1 minus 4. So P1 is the new price. Since we see that the price of product rises, so we do P1 minus 4. P1 is 5. So new price is 5. So you can easily match whether P1 has rose or not. Since the demand has fallen, so the price has rose. P1 has rose to 5. Now we come to 4, sum number 4. A household increases demand from 40 to 50 units when its price falls by 10%. What is the price elasticity of demand? Is it elastic or inelastic? So percentage change in quantities, del Q equals to 50 minus 40 by, the formula is del Q by Q multiplied with 100. So del Q is 50 minus 40 divided by initial quantities. 40 multiplied with 100 gives us 25. The percentage change in quantity, we have found it. Percentage change in price is 10%. So elasticity of demand is 2.5. Now demand is elastic because elasticity is greater than 1. 2.5 is greater than 1 because therefore demand is elastic. Price rises from 5 to 6 and total expenditure falls from 500 to 450. What is the price elasticity of demand? So we have been given price as 5 and 6 and total expenditure has decreased from 500 to 450. So we have made a table. Now we know total expenditure is P into Q. So if we divide total expenditure by P, we get Q. So 500 by 5 gives us Q 100. Similarly, 450 by 6 gives us new quantity 75. The percentage change in quantity is del Q by Q multiplied with 100. So 100 minus 75 is 25 divided by 100 multiplied with 100 because initial quantity is 100. So we get percentage change in quantity is 25. The percentage change in price is 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 divided by 5, initial price is 5. Multiplied with 100 gives us 20. Now let us find the price elasticity of demand. Percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. So we get 1.25 as the price elasticity of demand. Now moving on to the sixth sum. Price of a good falls from 10 to 6 and demand rises by 80 units to 100 units. What can you say elasticity of demand by total expenditure method? So we make a table. Price is 10 and 6 and demand is 80 and 100. So what will be total expenditure? 10 into 80 is 800 because total expenditure is P into Q or P into D. D is quantity and here similarly 6 into 100 is 600. So since price has decreased as total expenditure is decreased from 800 to 600, we know when the price decreases and total expenditure falls, demand is inelastic. So here, what can you say about the elasticity of demand? Demand is inelastic. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, do subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. Bye bye. Have a great day.